Hey, Dr. Libby here. I wanted to give you some of my tips that I am currently using myself to break up with sugar. Okay. When I was a family doctor and I saw patients who were smokers, um, I would say, yeah, quit smoking. It's really bad for you. And I know it's hard, but you just need to do it, And then one day it hit me like, that's easy to say for someone like me who doesn't like cigarettes. It's just like, just stop. They're bad for you. But so is sugar. And I know it's bad for me, but I have a hard time just stopping it. So it's easier said than done, right? So yeah, all habits are addictive like this, and they are challenging to just stop. But here are some of my tips that I'm using to help me be more successful as I attempt to break up with sugar yet again. So, first is I like to avoid drinking sugar. Okay. Like I love going to Starbucks with my daughters. It's kind of a fun little thing we do, but Starbucks drinks are dessert. Okay. That is very high calorie and lots of sugar in many, many of those drinks. So occasionally I splurge and get something really yummy at Starbucks, but man, I just love their coffee. And so I'll just get a coffee, a black coffee sometimes. And so it's still Starbucks without the added sugar. And so if you're doing a Starbucks every single day, this is like having a piece of cake every single day for breakfast. So can't say, not saying you can't ever have it, but think of it like a dessert, not just a drink you're drinking to start your day off right. My second tip is to stay hydrated. Now, drinking too much water can be bad. It can lower your sodium. So don't just drink too much. But I am constantly sipping on water all day long because sometimes we mistaken dehydration for hunger. And that will cause us to overeat or eat something we wish we maybe wouldn't have eaten. So, the more water you can drink, the more hydrated you'll be. Your body will love it for many different reasons. But one thing it will also do is it will keep your hunger levels down also. So, super important to drink lots and lots of water. I don't think carbs are bad, but carbs alone are bad. You always want to pair carbohydrates with a healthy fat or a protein. And the reason why is carbs cause your insulin to spike. And then the blood sugar moves into the cells and the blood sugar comes crashing down. And so, shortly after eating carbs, you'll be hungry again. And if you don't eat, you're going to be hangry. And so, if you pair the carbohydrate with a healthy protein or a healthy fat, that tempers the insulin response and keeps you full much longer. Okay. I also love to find treats that are good for me. When I'm not eating sugar, an apple tastes amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so flavorful and I can just taste the sugar inside the apple. And when I say breaking up with sugar, I don't mean sugar in an apple. I mean sugar from like M&Ms and Oreos, right? If I ate 5 Oreos and then eat an apple, it doesn't taste so good. But if I'm not eating Oreos at all or M&Ms or whatever your vice may be, then the apple tastes so amazing. So one thing I do is I try to have the M&Ms and the Oreos not in my house, so I'm not tempted by them, and I have lots and lots of apples and dark chocolate and other things that I like to enjoy so that I can splurge on those. And it's you don't overeat those. You don't overeat really dark chocolate and you don't overeat apples, but you can easily overeat M&Ms and Oreos. So easy to do. I've done it many times. And then you know, you would never tell someone who's addicted to drugs, don't take any drugs Monday through Friday, but on the weekends you can splurge all you want. But we kind of do that with sugar in our diets, don't we? Like there's lots of times in my life when I've been like, I'm going to be really good Monday through Friday, and then Friday night we're going to go out and have pizza and pop, and all weekend long I'm going to eat whatever I want, and I'll get back on track on Monday. Well, this does make it harder. Right? Because just like a drug addict, if we just didn't do cocaine Monday through Friday, but we said we're going to do splurge on the weekend, it makes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday a heck of a lot harder, right? However, I do think you need to plan some treats because I can't imagine a life without any of them. But what I want to do is be in control of my treats. So I don't want to just eat or overeat or binge on a whim. I want to plan for that and be purposeful about it. And so oftentimes I'll plan for on Saturday night, we're going to go out to dinner and I am going to enjoy a dessert after my dinner. And so it's intentional and it's not just in the spur of the moment kind of thing. So I hope these tips help you break up with sugar too. And I'll be working on it right alongside you. Have an amazing day.